What is up, Evil Dead fans? Before we get started with what the title of this movie is, or this video is about, I want to tell you what the next projects are. Right now, I'm doing a commission for somebody, doing a chainsaw for somebody, and then right after that will be the post-apocalyptic chainsaw. So I can't wait for that. But the title of this is Almost Died 48 Hours Ago, which is very true. It's not something simple as missing out on a car wreck, like somebody almost hits you, something like that. Basically what happened is I was in my workshop late at night and I just sat down, fell asleep, and fell out of my chair and went head first right into the post on my work shed, or not work shed, but my workbench here. And I lost a ton of blood, excuse me, and got rushed to the hospital. It was like 4 in the morning. Rushed to the hospital, had to be wheelchaired in, and I didn't stop bleeding from the moment I hurt myself all the way to where they had to give me stitches and staples. I got 11 stitches, 10 staples, all the way up here, and I'll show that in a minute. I do have a picture of it before they did any work, but I'm afraid I'll get flagged, so I can't show that. I want to thank a lot of the Knights of Sumerian members who were worried about me, if I was going to be okay, things like that. I want to thank all them for all their concerns. Basically, yeah, I fell out of the chair, head first, just with all my weight. Luckily, I didn't get knocked out. Luckily, it woke me up. If it would have knocked me out, most likely I probably would have bled out and died, because nobody would have known what happened. I would have just been laying here on the floor, right where you see me now, dead. And I'm not even joking. I lost probably well over a quart of blood. From the moment the hit happened to the moment I started getting stitches was a good hour, and I didn't stop bleeding the whole time. And it doesn't help when you're drinking some beers, things like that. If you don't know, when you drink alcohol, it thins your blood out. So I was bleeding quite a bit. When I show you guys this in a minute, they couldn't shave it because of all the bleeding. They had no time. I was in and out of it. I was getting loopy, almost passed out 2 or 3 times, almost fell asleep when I was getting a CT scan or whatever it is when they scan your brain to make sure you don't have any brain damage or your skull's broke or anything like that. But I'll go over exactly what happened from my point of view and where I was at. But I'll show you what it looks like. Notice I'm wearing a different hat. I got to wear this other hat because it fits a little better. But if you look right there, these are the stitches up to here. See, I'll see if I can get it closer, see if I can pull it out. But if you look, see if I can get in here. If you look, it goes up and then kind of does like a T shape. It's hard to tell, but I'm gonna try to open it up for you guys so you can see. Okay, but yeah, 11 stitches and 10 staples. And it's gonna give me a nice Frankenstein scar, and the nurse was like, "Oh, you're gonna look like Harry Potter now." I've never watched Harry Potter, so how in the hell am I supposed to know he has a lightning bolt on his head? I'm like, okay, whatever. But that's what happened. It was really close. I was told that if I would have passed out or got knocked out, that would have been it. It would have been over, lights out, and that would have been it. So. But I was very blessed. You know, God was watching out for me and said, it's not your time yet. You're not done. You got some more chainsaws to build. We want to see that post-apocalyptic chainsaw. I gave you those plans in your head for a reason, so you got to build it. So, but yeah, that's what happened. And like I said, they had to wheelchair me in. I was in and out of it. So I lost a lot of blood. The pillow that I was laying on in the emergency room was just plumb soaked. That whole half was just blood. It was bad. But the funny thing was I didn't get a drop on my shirt, and I got 2 drops on my pants. That was it. Because when I walked out of the shop, I put my head down like that, so it was just going everywhere. I went to the kitchen sink, started washing it out, and then finally saw what the damage was, and was like, I can't fix this. But let me go over detail by detail what happened. All right, before I get started, I want to say sorry about the appearance of the shop. It's in it's a mess right now. I do apologize for that. As you can see, there's still some of the blood still on the floor. And this is actually being covered up with Floor Dry. What was left here when I got back from the hospital was a big pile of coagulated blood. And after I put Floor Dry on everything, this is still here. And I wanted to leave it here to show you guys the extent of it. Now basically, after I got up and was walking, I walked out the door, there was a massive pile here. It had to be at least about a quart of blood. There was a lot. And I am not joking by any means. You can kind of see in the light, you can see some spots there where there were some spots, but a lot of it's soaked into here. I bet you if I lift up this pad, there would be a lot more there. Hard to tell. All right, so basically what happened is I was sitting like right here, same chair, and then fell asleep somewhere around this area I was sitting. And I fell asleep like in a position I was thinking. And then when I fell, I went right here head first into here to here. And this piece of aluminum, luckily I didn't hit it. So when I hit, all my body weight from sleeping, it's basically dead weight, went right into my head. Just boom. There's the impact. I fell over right here. Luckily it didn't knock me out. Got up and felt my head right where the hit was, the initial hardest hit. And I'm like, crap. So saw all the blood, got up, and then walked into the house and washed up, and then quickly brought to the emergency room because I lost a ton of blood. In the house there was way more than you see here. This is me rushing to get inside. You can see there's footprints. It's somewhat faded because I have swept just a little bit, but I didn't sweep well enough to get rid of this because I want to show you guys. But that was the coagulated pile. To show you kind of the distance of it, I wear a size 11 shoe. That's just what was coagulated. Basically, this whole spot was covered. This was all blood right here. But, yeah, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. I'm very blessed to be alive and still with you guys. And I got a lot more things to do with chainsaws, a lot more different things I need to show you. Some things I've done and I still haven't shown you guys. Some people told me you should leave some stuff a secret, but with this kind of thing, kind of opens up your eyes that I need to show you guys more and to help you guys out more. And I will. So once again, thanks to other people for all their concerns and everything. Whenever this happened Saturday morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, it was, it's something they just got to learn from. Anything in history, you got to learn from that. And I came to the conclusion I'm not going to be out in the shop that late anymore working. It's like 11:30, my cutoff, that's it, I'm going to sleep. Because I was told, you got to remember, it'll always be there in the morning. You don't have to rush on things. So, but my commitments to all the people that I have, or the person I am commissioning a chainsaw to, he will have it before October. He needs it for October. It will be done for October. And to let you guys know, I do have one more Ash vs. Evil Dead chainsaw for sale with a lightweight bar. I can put on a real bar if you want a real bar. If you guys want it, let me know, and we can talk and work out a deal. So guys, that's all I got for now, and I gotta do some building. I took of course I took last night off, but I'm gonna start back up tonight and keep on plugging. Until next time, you guys stay groovy.